know, there's like dirt bike stuff. We have a bunch of dirt bike gear. Back up, just back up.
All right, Funk Fam. I haven't said that in a while.
Should be saying it more.
What's up, guys? My name is Corey. This is my brother Capron. We are the Funk Bros, and our house got robbed while me and my buddy Oliver were here. And yeah, wasn't something I thought was gonna happen. It's while we were sitting in this room. Me and Oliver were just sitting here. I was on the computer posting a new video. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I heard a car and I thought it was a little unusual that there was a car here because me and Oliver were here home alone. And so I looked out the blinds right there and I saw a car pull out. And it was a car that I've never seen before. It was old and it was like beaten down and broken and had a bunch of different colors on it. So I ran out the door right there and I looked over the wall and I wanted to see which way he turned. And so I told Oliver, like, Oliver, we gotta go. I don't know who that guy was. I don't know if our garage is open or if he took anything, but I grabbed my keys, I ran out and I saw the garage was open. We looked around, we didn't know if anything was taken, but I didn't care. I had to follow the guy and see what was going on, who he was, and what was going on and why he was in our driveway. So I ran in my car, I started my car and I backed up and Oliver was barely putting on his hoodie and he wasn't even like ready. Like I was wearing my pajamas, like I was wearing these and a shirt and I didn't even have my shoes on, I didn't even bring socks or anything. We were totally disorganized, was not ready for what was about to happen. We jumped in the car, we backed out of the driveway. I knew which way he turned and the road he went down was long, so I knew I had time to catch up. So I started going fast. I was going through all my gears. I was up to like maybe 50, 60 through this neighborhood that I drive through every day, and I never go this fast through this neighborhood, never, ever. And there's a part where I go over this little hill and you can see the end of the road. And so I was looking and I didn't see him and the hill goes down and it goes up one more time and I just see him at the end, just coming up to the turns. And I was like, dude, he's there, I can catch up, and I knew exactly where he was going. I started catching up to him. I ran around all the corners and I went so fast, guys. I've never gone this fast. I pushed my car over the limits. I was losing traction around every corner I was turning. Oliver was there. He sees me drive fast, but this is the fastest I ever driven. I was so scared.
Like that first tight corner right there where it's like a tight left.
Yeah.
That one, he's hauling, just like
it's
going so fast.
It's a 10-mile-an-hour corner and I was going 60 at it. So we pulled up to the main road, like out of the neighborhood, coming up to the main road now, which is basically a highway. And I just see him, like right as we're coming up and I can see it up in the distance, he pulls it and turns right and I'm like, awesome, I know which way he turned. So at that point, I turned right and I was on his butt and that's when I started filming everything. So we pull up to this car and me and Oliver have never seen it before. As you guys can see in the video, like this car was really beaten down and was discolored and was a weird looking car.
Like it's never been to this house like when we were here.
Never been to this house.
So it was kind of sketchy.
So we come up to this light and we see that it's red and we're able to pull over to the side of him. So this is the first confrontation with the robber. Hey, what were you doing at the house back there? You just pulled out of my driveway. Yeah. Yeah.
Pull
over. Hold on, pull over real quick. Watching it for the first time. So, as we're coming up and he's pulling over, he starts throwing stuff out of the window. And we go, all right, okay. And we see him throw the second tire right there. And we don't know what else he has, so we have to block him in.
Hey, it's not worth it. You just pull the over. We'll talk.
Let's just talk.
Pull over.
This guy could have stolen anything out of our garage. He could have stolen.
You caught that on tape?
Yeah.
Him throwing stuff. Is this where he run? Is he
Yeah, yeah.
away?
Oh, so right here he's backing up. You can barely see it. It's like really blurry. Cause I was trying to film it, but I couldn't turn it that much, and I need to focus on driving. So we yell at these people at the side. We're like, hey, can you guys watch the tires real quick? This guy just stole from us. We have to go chase him, whatever.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
what?
Hey, are you guys gonna be here still? How long are you guys gonna be right here? Can you grab those dirt bike tires? That guy just stole from our house. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
And if you guys can see the distance where I put that little arrow, he was pretty far away. I had a lot to catch up on him, and you can see him just running. Okay, so this is where it gets pretty gnarly. So right here, I run the first red, and I apologize about this. This guy stole from our house. I have no idea what he has. He could threaten everything. I need to know who this guy is, so when I know who he is, I can, like, if I see him around here, I know who he is. I can call the police.
Pretty much what Corey's saying is that like since he knew where we lived, he stole from us. We don't have to worry about him again, right?
Yeah.
And that's why he chased him, because he doesn't want to have that voice in the back of his head saying like, we're not safe here, and like I'm not comfortable with where I'm living at.
Because of this experience, now we're getting a bunch of cameras. We already have a lot of security in this house.
We have a lot of
but
security.
now we're gonna get way more.
So if you're watching this video and you want to rob us, we're gonna get it on tape and have another video.
Well, good luck. Good luck because we're gonna chase you.
And this is where it gets really gnarly. Okay, if you see really far ahead, and I'm sorry that's shaking, it's a really cheap mount. If you see him right there, you see him just like go straight across.
He turned left?
On a left red. And so right here, this guy, he actually rolls down his window and he lets me pass by. He actually waves me, you can't see it. But then I pass him and I'm speeding up, and this is called,
Wait, the truck guy?
Yeah.
the truck guy let me pass. He like waved me by.
He did?
Yeah.
Did he like sense the problem? Did he sense what was happening? Like
He saw the guy run the red, and he's pretty sure he saw it.
whew, that's so weird. That's like gives me chills that he waved you by. He's
Yeah.
like, go get him, boy.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
He's like, I
go
already
for it.
know what's happening.
At this point,
Corey,
around this corner, I'm basically going 100 miles an hour. It doesn't look fast, but dude, it was like, it was like maybe like 99.
Yeah.
It was 99. Exactly 99. This guy literally is going so fast. And this is where I thought he was gonna get in a crash, because he went over the double yellow line. I saw this truck pulling out, so I wanted to pull out to the side just in case he wanted to pull out a little bit more. Did he pull out? No, he didn't.
Corey's being cautionary. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, very cautious.
So he pulls over the double yellow
It
line.
pulls over the double yellow, and then he literally goes.
Bro, this is literally like a high-speed chase.
Yeah.
Like this is like so intense.
Yeah, and so this is the point where he stops and he takes a quick left, and the video stops here. And so I chase him through a quick little neighborhood, and then I skip to this part where I had to skip through the neighborhood, and I started recording because now I have people calling me about what's happening, where are we going, what's all this. So it got insane at that point, and Oliver now is on the phone with 911 and is explaining everything. He blows through another stop sign, which this one was a very big intersection, and he blew through it, but I had to slow down, and then as you see, I'm like slowly pulling out.
That car right in front of you right now.
Yeah, so that's it.
him right there, the red.
That's him. So we caught up to him. So basically, as you guys are listening, he's talking on the phone with the police.
What kind of car are you in?
A Lexus.
IS300.
What color?
IS300, like beige.
A beige Lexus.
And then this is when he starts waving us, like the whole time. He was slowing down up ahead, and
Yeah.
he was like waving us, like, oh, come up here. And I was like, no, don't go up there, because if you go up there, you don't know if he has a gun in the car.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where we come into the stop sign, and he's like putting his fingers out the window, like literally just a crack, like this big, and he's going like
He's
this.
saying like, come up, let's talk.
Yeah,
is
you
what he's
see?
saying.
You
Look, see?
He's saying let's talk. But what did Oliver say? Oliver said you don't want to pull up because he might have a weapon. Okay.
Yeah. And so this is where we come up to the street, and I'm like, all right, I've been down the street before. I've seen down the street. It's a dead end. Like, there's no way to get out of this. So as we're coming in the street, I'm thinking to myself, like, is this where he lives? Like, did he just take us all the way back to his house? Like, he traveled pretty far.
No,
to
not even.
come, huh?
That's not far.
No, I know, but I'm saying he went a big
Oh,
loop
yeah.
around back to this area.
Yeah.
So at this point of the pursuit, we basically are stopped on the phone with the police, and he stopped in a cul-de-sac, and he steps out of his car, and this is where it gets really weird and gnarly.
He steps out of the car.
Yeah. So look at this. Zoom in on it. Wraps it around his hand. Look at this.
He's literally about to fight you.
What was that?
This guy. Oh my god. Can I see him? He's so sketch. Why'd you back up?
Because Oliver... Okay,
Why'd you back up like that?
pausing now. Oliver honestly was a little bit scared. And I would be scared too, but in my position, I wasn't. I was like, dude, who is this guy? Like, I kind of wasn't like... I was kind of like more like, dude, I'm in a car, and you're a 100-pound person.
So he takes his shirt off, wraps around his hand to pretend he has a concealed weapon?
No, he just takes off his shirt and then just throws it around his shoulder.
So if no one knows, whenever you're in a fight, you take your shirt off so they can't grab you and pull you. That's the point of when someone takes their shirt off when they fight.
Oh,
So
I thought it was to flex on people.
No. Because then they can grab you and pull you, and if your shirt's off, they have nothing to grab. So that's the reason why he took his shirt off, and that's an instant sign of like he wants to be malicious, he wants to be violent. Dude, that got me hyped up, like scary hyped up.
See, no, but see, that's why I told him to back up, because I didn't know what was behind him.
Yeah, you're
like,
fine, you're
behind
fine.
in his pants.
Keep playing, keep
so,
playing.
that's the sketchy part.
Exactly, you could have a gun.
He's just walking up to some random house. I don't even know if he knows the place or he's been there before, but honestly, I don't know why this guy would take us back to his house, so I think he's just like faking it. So he starts walking back to his car, he gets in his car, and then he starts turning around, and we don't know what he's gonna do. If he's gonna come straight at us, or like we're just kind of scared. We don't know if he's gonna pull up and like point something at us, so I pull out of the way. And I think he might have wanted to talk or something.
Dude, that's scary. I can't believe you let him like pull up close to you slow like that. I would have been like backing up or blocking him.
No, watch. So now I stop and he backs up. Oliver tells me to move at this point.
You're playing chicken, I love it.
Yeah, Oliver's telling me to move at this point, and I'm like, no, kind of like he's trying to get to my window. He's been trying to talk to me the whole time, and I'm not talking to him, so I'm gonna try to hear him out this time.
Okay.
And so you can barely hear him, but because Oliver's on the phone with the police, it's really hard to be able to hear him.
Caption it. He'll use caption so you can hear what he says.
I'll try my best for sure with this.
What was that? Can you say that again? Possibly over 1,000, because I'm not sure what else he has. And this is.
Oh, he sounds like his
that
teeth
everything
are
you
is
stole?
really messed up.
Yeah,
And this is that at He's that like point. part- That's when he was talking about the people that used to live here.
So he was looking for the old owner that used to live at this house. And so he came back and said that the old owner of this house owed him money, so he came here and stole stuff from our garage because he thought it was the other guy to like get back at like getting the money that he owed him. So he's gonna sell the stuff that he took from us.
You can tell in his voice that he's struggling with some sort of addiction. His teeth are messed up. He sounded like that's a part of addiction is you don't take care of your body. Was that like what he appeared? That's what he looked like to me.
Yeah, he looked like he had, but I had some sympathy for the guy. Even though he stole from our house, I still had sympathy. Like, oh man, like this guy really needs money or something. Whatever. He needs money so bad. He's stealing stuff so he can sell it for money. Like he's in a hard spot, and I can feel for it. But also, he did steal from my house, so I kind of don't want him to come back. Is that everything you stole?
He's like parked right next to us.
This is so intense. This is like a police video.
Yeah, this is really gnarly. Are you glad I filmed this all?
Of course I am.
Dude, this
I didn't think this was gonna be a good video because I thought it was just like an easy video, but this is really like dramatic and fun.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Cameron, I gotta tell you the story.
You just tell me the story. I was trying to convince Corey to tell me at the end of the day, but he said no. I have to itch this scratch.
Okay, so at this point, we're in the middle of talking to him, and then someone calls me, and then the video ends. The next video skips very far ahead, so I have to kind of put some stuff in between in this area. So we stop talking, he starts driving away, and he drives away fast. So I'm like, well, this isn't a good sign that he's driving away fast. So we start following him, and we get to a point where he starts getting far away, but I'm like following him, just like follow him a little bit. I'm not trying to pursue him because the police are close by, so I'm like, I'm just gonna chill and kind of slightly follow him. And then at a point, Oliver's like, hey, what if he took something like big that like out of your garage? So I started driving a little bit faster and started trying to catch up, and then we came up to this red light. It's a very, very busy area, and I was like, very wide intersections, lots of cars passing. I was like, not worth it. I can't run this. Oliver says, the police are right behind you, like literally around the corner. I'm like, okay, cool. So they're like right there. They'll be able to get him. So we do a U-turn, and we sit and we talk to the police officer, and we're like, yeah, this has happened. This is what happened. We explain him the story. And then we look behind us and we see the car coming up.
Yeah.
So basically what happened is while we were chasing for him, he stopped at a place and he got off like some road. We went past him. We couldn't find him, so we turned around and we saw the police officer. And then so he thought like we ran far away. So the guy came up from behind us as we met up with the police officer, and we saw him, and the police officer immediately pulled him over. And then this is the rest of the footage that I got.
Wait, that's a YouTube video right there. No way.
Hey, that's what happens when you steal from us, man.
Oh my god. Wait, this is like, it's like sad because like he did steal from our house, but like, dude.
The guy
This
came
is-
out of nowhere and stole from the house.
Dude, this is crazy. Dude, we just like followed him in my little IS 300 I bought not too long ago.
So he's right there, pulled over.
Hold on, watch out, Oliver. Oliver. This is footage, man.
Gosh, Oliver, get out of the way.
So when he gets pulled over, we basically pull up, and I update you guys with actual footage of me like vlogging, because I realized like, hey, like we might make a video out of this, so I might as well start vlogging. So that's where we pick up on my phone.
They're handcuffing the guy now. They're handcuffing him. They're literally arresting the guy. Holy crap. Oh my god. I don't know why I feel bad. It's just like, he might just be in a bad situation. He was just stealing or something because he needed the money. But like also it's like, he did come to our house. He came to my home.
Yeah, it's a silver.
Oh my God.
We're on Van Buren.
Oh, he's in the car now. Okay, long story
All the way
short.
down, like around there, he threw dirt bike tires.
Oliver's on the phone with my ex. She's helping us find the other tire and whatnot. Did you find it?
I got one. He said.
Wait, show us it. Let's see it. There it is.
Oh, dude.
Whoa, this is big. Oh, this is heavy, man. Yeah, so Capron has no idea. Like, literally, me, Oliver, and Ashley, and this cop, and this guy that stole from our house are the only people that know about it. This is why I appreciate the police.
Hello.
You know, they may do some things here and there that feel like it might
Did you
be,
find
like,
another one?
wrong, but this guy could have had a gun. This guy could have had
put
a
that
knife.
one-
This guy could have threatened this cop, and this guy could have made a move
Put
to where it doesn't threaten his own life because he's making everybody in all these cars that are
Okay.
passing by us and us safe. So you guys need to understand that this guy is risking his life to make sure guys like this don't steal it from our house. The cops are here to protect and serve, and that's something big. So I want to thank every cop out there for protecting and serving, and to all the cops that do their
Yeah,
job
it
the
should be
right
two
way.
tires
Is the garage open?
Yes.
Is it attached to your house?
Yes.
Is there a door that goes in between the two?
Yes. I don't like filming this. Like, I have fun filming fun videos, and this is not fun, but I want to film it so you guys see it.
Any of this stuff?
No,
No.
this is not ours.
I didn't see anything else in the car, so.
It looked like maybe just the dirt bike tires. Yeah, that's it. It was just the dirt bike tires.
Any of this stuff?
No.
Yeah, nah, none of that's ours.
Okay.
He's currently talking to Drage, which is the one that owns the dirt bike tires, and telling them what's going on, giving them the inside scoop. All right, so apparently he stole one more thing, which is the ratchet straps. And I'm not pressing charges because there's no reason to. He stole very little items. I just don't want him at the house ever again. If I see him at the house, then I would like to, I don't know, whatever
No,
the next
well,
step from there.
If he's trespassed from the house and he shows up to the house, he could go to jail, I believe. Well,
Okay. Oh, shoot.
thank you.
Hey, thank you very much, officer. You have a good day.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Be safe
service.
out there.
I also want to share with you guys how I got my IS300. I flew all the way up to Oregon and I went through an entire adventure getting in the car. It was super fun. And I want
A
you
better
guys-
way to explain it, it's the story about how he got his new drift car, his daily driver drift car, which is a Lexus IS300.
Yeah.
Just so it makes sense to them.
All right, here it goes.
So it's 3:30 in the morning and I'm leaving to LAX to fly all the way to Oregon to purchase a daily car that I've been looking for about 2 months now. And when I get there and purchase the car, I'm driving all the way back. So let's go through this adventure together. And it's about a 2-day drive. So let's do this. That's awesome. Now I'm on my way to meet up my friend and then straight to the dealership. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh my god, this is so pretty! Finally made it home. Now for the first driveway trip. So that was a trip. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yay, got my new car.